So I am headed on a liveaboard for the next 2 nights or 3 days where I am going to dive the Great Barrier Reef. Now I did do this before a few years ago, and I actually do have a video here on my channel from when I lived on it and just snorkeled it because I was not a certified diver yet, but now I am, so I get to do even more. I'm gonna go for a longer trip. I'm gonna do a ton of dives and hopefully see even more amazing things under the water, and I'll get to show you everything. So I'm at my hotel in Cairns right now, and I'm about to be picked up, and they will take me to the boat that will then take me to the boat I'm actually living on. I need coffee first. I flew in last night and landed at like midnight, slept, woke up at 6 a.m, ready to go. So I actually left my carry-on bag here at this hotel because when I come back from the liveaboard, I will be staying at this hotel again. And today all I have with me is this larger tote from Aloha and then my backpack here from PackSafe. Walking to get onto the transfer boat. We're right in the marina and it's gonna be kind of choppy to get out there, they said. It's kind of a windy day. It's all good. Don't dream of me. I am now getting on the transfer boat.
What's the name?
Lauren Kelly.
Lauren Kelly is beautiful. You're gonna be OQ1.
Okay. These people have big check bags and they're trying to get on the boat. Very choppy. We just had our briefing and I just wanted to barf the whole time. Oh my god.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be.
Just finished our first dive. The way out was very, very, very choppy. A lot of people threw up, including me, but then getting in the water, it was great. Dove for about 50 minutes or so, and now we're back to have lunch, and we will have one more dive on this boat before we transfer over. I am so ready for lunch. Time number 2. So I'm on the Liveaboard. We have about 30 minutes or so until our first briefing for our first dive on here, which is also third dive of day 1. This is the cabin, 2 twin beds. This one is mine, but then this one is for my roommate. We have a little desk. Of course, we have windows and all of these that we can't really seem to get to open. And then of course, the bathroom. Actually a bit more spacious than my one last year. Just got done with the third dive of the day. First dive on the Liveaboard. You couldn't see as well as the other two. Still very cool. Still good considering, you know, it's like my 5th dive ever besides my course. All right, we just had a great dinner and now it's time for our briefing for a night dive. And even though I'm freezing and I'm all warm now, I'm still gonna go back in the water because I haven't done a night dive before. And they said that the fish will come right up to us because we have flashlights and stuff, so let's do it. That was so cool. I saw some sharks, some fish. I saw some fish trying to attack each other. And it was awesome, but I'm so cold and I have to shower ASAP. It's dessert time. And the hot shower felt so good. All right, it is time for bed. I cannot stay up any longer. Good night. I will see you bright and early tomorrow. Good morning. Just woke up and it's another day on a boat. I'm gonna get ready a little bit and the first thing is going to be breakfast and then a dive right after. So you can see according to our schedule, we have breakfast first, then a dive, then another dive, and then everyone that's leaving today is gonna check out, then have lunch, then the transfer boat will come, but I'm not leaving today. I have a full day. I leave tomorrow. Dry. Let me show you guys a map of the Great Barrier Reef to show you where we have been diving. So this is the entire Great Barrier Reef. We have been diving on this one, and we're diving on this one too. I'm gonna go drink the coffee, but we're moving and I need Drew with me. Got it. Made myself some coffee and they do have oat milk on the boat, which I'm thrilled about. Time for my first briefing and then dive. I have to finish braiding my hair. I'm sucking on a candy because my mouth gets really dry when I dive. What we're diving in today. Might as well go surfing. second dive was great, but just as we were coming back on the boat, and it's super choppy, as you saw with all the waves, my GoPro fell off of its actual lanyard. It was still clipped onto me, but it fell off. So somebody is diving down to try to get it right now. He found it. I'm so grateful. Second dive of the day was great. The current was really strong going back, so we actually really had to swim, but it was awesome. Now I'm just gonna dry up because it's actually sunny, and then we're gonna have lunch and eventually dive again, because that's all we do here. I also switched to the 360 instead of the GoPro, so I can't wait to see that footage, especially because it has the 10-foot infinity pole. So then it films everything all around you. On top of you, on the bottom, either side, films in front of you, and films selfie mode as well. I have some free time after lunch now. We don't dive again until 3:15, and the new transfers are coming in. So we need to kind of stay out of the way. So perfect time for a nap. Nap time's over. Time to dive. You guys getting sick of this yet?
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like.
And just finished the third dive of the day, and this was honestly the most fun and most kind of active dive that I've done. There were tons of fish. I saw a turtle for the first time. There's a lot of new people on board right now, so it's very, very busy. A lot more people, so that's kind of like but I mean, that happens every day, right? So kind of wait around outside or inside till dinner. Sun is starting to set. I don't know who I'm gonna sit with at dinner tonight because my buddies went home. Sun is setting. It's time to get ready for our night dive. And tonight I'm doing fluoro diving, which means it's gonna have like that special blue light to really light up the coral. All right, end of day 2. I am going to bed. I did not have a very good experience with the fluoro diving, but I don't feel like talking about it right now, so I will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's the last day on the Liveaboard, which means I basically just have breakfast, 2 dives, lunch, and then I leave and go back to the transfer boat that I was on in the beginning of this video. So last night was the night dive, and I chose to do the floral dive. It's just pure darkness, and then you just have like a black light flashlight instead of a normal flashlight. Then you can put it on the coral and it just becomes these really cool colors. Even my nails underwater looked like a really cool color too. The only thing is that the way we were supposed to do it was to get to the very bottom of the ocean, which was still deep enough for what I was allowed to do, but I was with a lot of advanced divers that obviously know what they're doing a lot more than me and have done stuff like that before. I've never just gone to the bottom of the ocean and just sat on my knees and just crawled. That's what they wanted us to do. We went all the way down and we had all this extra weight on. I'm kneeling down on the ocean and I just couldn't control my buoyancy. And then when I finally got on my knees, my legs, my hamstrings started cramping really bad. So it was just very uncomfortable, and we were just supposed to do that for like 40 minutes and I just couldn't, and I didn't know how to tell them that underwater. I just kind of started panicking a little bit and breathing really fast, and so she just took me by the arm and brought me along, and I just kind of felt like such a failure and was really upset by that. And then somebody else had to take me up because I was out of air sooner. I really didn't have a good experience. I was really upset last night, and I was really upset if that was going to be my last dive, but then they told me that I could still dive this morning, so that was my night. I'm sure the floral diving is really cool, but I barely got to see it. Well, now I'm going to start pre-packing up my stuff, get my suit off the deck, make sure it's dry, have some breakfast, and go back in the water. It's almost time for the first dive. We just had breakfast. There was a lot of bumpiness on the boat like this. So I'm not really feeling the best. That plus I just have a bad headache and my body is just in pain. But I really want to make my last dive on here a good one, since my last one last night was not. So let's go to the briefing. All right, first dive of the day. Let's go. My last dive. I'm just gonna do the one dive today. I'm not gonna do the second one. After that dive, you kind of have to hurry up and get ready and get out of your wet clothes and then go to the transfer boat after lunch, and I just want to be kind of dry instead. It's not even 10 a.m. We transfer at 2:30, so I can lay out on the deck a little bit. I can work on my photos. I can take a little nap. I do know that the ride back is going to be very choppy, so I think I just want to feel as good as I can before getting on that transfer boat. I haven't really been filming a lot today because I've been so exhausted and napping a lot, so but yeah, now it's transfer time. I'll go back on the transfer boat and then into Cairns. Just realized I left my bathing suit hanging on the other boat, and I realized that when I saw it